Hello everybody, welcome back to the Landedkiller show. Today, we're just going to talk about the state of the channel. Pretty much, gotta talk through some things here, so I know I did an update video last week, right? So, today we're going to do kind of a continuation of last week's video in a way. So, say the channel is that our impressions are quite low and our views are quite low on videos. So, I'm going to do a big ask of everybody watching this video. I want you to take a look at the channels that I have currently. I want you to subscribe to the ones that you like. It's free and it's not going to cost you much. It's not going to cost you anything at all, actually. It's free, you know? I think that this channel deserves to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I think it deserves a lot more views. I think the YouTube algorithm shouldn't be the ultimate decider when it comes to good content. I think that ultimately rests also on the viewers. And I think that's what really matters at the end of the day. You know? I really just need that feedback to improve, and that's what I'm trying to do here. And I also wanted to give an update on the CC application status. So I did get an answer back from Bogsy, and he said that unfortunately I don't meet the minimum requirements for the CC program currently. I want to make that a goal to get into the community contributor program. Obviously, I'm going to have to talk to Wargame about Killer Film Reviews channel, see how they think about that in the grand scheme of things, of course. But in order to even get to the minimum requirements, we have to get up to 300 views per video, right? We already got a crowded field already of content creators. So, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do live streams at least once a week. Like, you remember the It's Just for Funs, like I do? I'm thinking that we do them like once per week, and we do them on a Wednesday, right? Warships Wednesday, obviously. You know, it kind of fits. And I will do a live stream from like 5 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central, something like that. You know, I'm just trying to think out loud here. And I really am honestly trying to improve as a content creator overall. The point of the launch channels, as I've said in the past, is to kind of prop up this channel a little bit as well, and also have fun while doing other content. You know, that way if World of Warships for some reason isn't around anymore, we'll switch this main channel probably over to some other content, you know, like another major naval game that's out there, whatever's left, and we'll go switch to that. I'm always going to try to keep this channel themed around the Temp Run and the World of Warships, right? But those other channels, you know, by that point will probably already be grown up by that point. You know, they'll be fully grown up. You know, they'll have a lot of subscribers by that point, I would hope. Because in my opinion, I think the game at least has a good 5 years left where things really go downhill. But I think that the devs introducing changes into the game like they are now, that's a red flag to me, how they're introducing all these changes at once. I don't think they know what they're doing sometimes. That's just me coming as a closed beta player perspective. So let's talk about World Warships for a minute. What is it looking like right now? Right now we're having ships being tested out the wazoo month after month, super ships and subs. Now, sub testing is suspended for 2 updates, I believe until update 11.2. Once 11.2 comes, then they'll be back again, probably heavily modified, and probably reworking the concept around them, probably making them a little bit stronger. I think their end goal obviously is something similar to tank destroyers and World of Tanks, if you're familiar with that. Weak armored tanks but more powerful guns. I think they're trying to do that with subs in a way, because they're running out of surface ships to add to the game. Let's be point blank, right? Obviously, it's probably going to cost them more to create something from scratch. Let's say even if you have the full blueprints or something, right? It's still probably going to take longer because you don't have as much reference material. You know? Like, I remember there being some long video, I think, on the Russian battleship development. They said it was really hard to get them developed, put into the game. So, in a follow-up to the video I made regarding the pre-dreads, I really think that should be a thing. I was looking through old classes of U.S. battleships even today, like USS Massachusetts, USS Florida, USS San Marcos, and I think they deserve a place in this game along with the USS Connecticut class, you know? USS Connecticut herself, perhaps. I think that Wargaming should make an effort to create tiers below Tier 1 and have ships from the 1890s face off against each other. I'm sure they could find a way to get destroyers looped in there too. I think they're hesitant to do this because they think there's not enough ships available, and there is a lot of ships available. I think that we shouldn't be ignoring that era in shipbuilding history. Either that or start investing more to Tier 4 and Tier 3 prems again, like they used to. But seriously, the last time I remember there being a premium Tier 3 was Varag. You know, it's just kind of weird. I just don't recognize the game I play sometimes, but the reason why I'm trying to get into that CC circle is I'm trying to do what the old CCs used to do. Just give that feedback directly to the devs. I want to try my stat. I want to take my turn at it. It's part of my reasoning behind it, and the fact that you get access to all the premium ships for free without having to take money out of your wallet every time for them, you know? Because I'll be honest with all you, I'm probably not going to be able to get every premium ship that comes out this next year. I'm probably going to have to go for more of the lower tier ones for a while. So you're probably going to see me keep that focus on the ships I already have and the lower tier new ones, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be a new Italian destroyer coming out that's tier 6, right? I already know Leon exists, okay? I know Leon exists. But people don't seem to like that ship too much. I think that it's more suited for ops, as I've had more success with it in operations for some reason. A lot of these ships that people say are terrible absolutely do well in operations. They're worth taking them out into operations, at least, or into co-op to face the bots. As for the recent dev blog on, the recent dev blog on the changes to economics to aircraft carriers, I think that's not a necessarily good idea what they're thinking, because I struggle to sink ships in aircraft carriers. That's just me. But taking away from the damage and making the credits income based more on kills, that's probably not a good way to go about things. And yes, there was a slew of nerfs announced for a lot of ships, right? Like the whole, like some of the line for the new Pan-Asian cruisers got some reload nerfs. HMS Incomparable got a reload nerf in 1 second, right? Obviously, these ships are getting close to early access and to being released pretty soon here. That, and I saw a new container type that gives out tier 10s. Firepower container, I think they called it. I wonder how this container is going to be earned. These anime captains are very talkative, but I honestly wonder how this firepower container is going to be earned. Now, my inkling is it's going to be some kind of reward for an event or a campaign, but if it's sold directly, somebody tell them to wake up. It's one thing to sell a tier 10, it's another thing to have a random box with tier 10s inside of it, specifically. I already know the Christmas crates exist, okay? I'm already aware this can be done. But what makes me a little worried is what they're going to price these firepower containers at if they are going to go direct sale. I'm thinking it's at least going to be $10 to $15 per container if this is something that they're going to direct sale. Now they're supposed to reveal the odds, so hopefully they will. As for other things, you know, I didn't really see much else going on about the spotting updates. I thought we would get an update on how their new CV spotting system was going to work, because I think that should take priority before anything else, honestly. No updates on that. I suspect there'll probably be a devlog or two next week. But I'm just kind of a little down that we didn't get accepted for CC status here, but I understand why. We're not ranking in 300 views per video as one of the requirements, and I need to get out more consistent content again on the channel, which I'm going to try to do here. For a matter of fact, I'm going to be trying to do that for all the channels, because I think they have potential. I think that if I keep at it with them, we're going to be in a good spot with them in a couple years from now. I think that YouTube is a game of time. It's a game of time and audience retention. That's what I'm coming to learn. I want to figure out a way where I can learn how to make better art, so I can make a decent channel banner on my own without having to sit there and go out of pocket to get somebody to do that for me. I want to figure out how to do that. I think I'm gonna mess with. Ah man, these captains talk quite a lot. But I think I'm gonna find a way to just create new channel banners for the other channels. I think the main channel banner is fine for now. I think the other channels need better banners. Not gonna overthink it too much. But end of the day, I want to make content that people enjoy watching and they legitimately have fun watching, you know? And I just want to get to that point where these channels can be sustainable on their own, you know? And actually, you know, make more of an impact. I think that we're seeing a changing of the guard. A lot of our older content creators are gone. Like, let's take a look, like iChase Gaming. The last time I looked, he didn't upload for 4 months. I know that he's away. He's away at university, right? He said that officially out loud, everybody in his streams. But in prior years, we've seen him put out a video around Christmas time when he was talking about Oregon and stuff. And Zoop, right? Zoop was posting content more consistently for him. He kind of stopped as well. Well, to be clear, they're both no longer CCs. They haven't been for some time, but I think they're kind of disillusioned by the state of the game right now, with Wargaming throwing so much at us right now. I think this is going to go in one of two ways. Either A, all these things they are testing are going to have positive impacts on the game and we're going to be able to move forward, or B, they're going to have negative impacts on the game and we're going to kind of stall in player growth for a while. But I was looking at carrier classes, for instance, because carriers have often been mentioned recently on the forums and all that, and I think it's going to probably cap out at Kitty Hawk or John F. Kennedy, and I think that they should make the push to have those ships in the game in some form. I think that because they're getting scrapped and all, I think that we should encourage. I think that we should actually take the stance of getting these ships into the game in some form in this new tier star thing. Obviously, we take some of the missile systems off, right? We take out the missile systems. We don't have them implemented. There's gotta be a way to get Kitty Hawk or John F. Kennedy into the game without their missile setups, right? Like, completely take off the missiles from them, and they should be fine. Don't overdo it with the jet aircraft. If the jet aircraft can be balanced, then maybe they have a chance. You know, I just think that this game has potential to expand in both the directions of more modern ships and more ships of the past. But I think they need to put most of the focus on ships of the past right now. Not just introducing these hypothetical ships, right? Like US as United States. I don't even think that was a real carrier that served. I'm gonna actually check right now. I don't think that's a carrier. I think it was a proposed name for a character. Okay, so let's take a look. So it says it was supposed to be the lead ship of a new design of aircraft carrier. Okay, well, obviously it didn't happen in real life, right? The actual ship that was built was USS Forrestal. But I think that they're not introducing Forrestal because they're waiting to introduce the tier above tier star, right? Which is hypothetically going to be called tier 2 star or something. But the original look of USS Forrestal, the original armament, it could work, right? Obviously, you're not going to go with the upgraded refit armament on it. If you went by the original armament and the original planes it had, it would work. Obviously, I don't want them to have special gimmicks, but knowing wargaming, it's hard to get them to knock it off with the special gimmicks. But I understand why they have to do it. It's mainly a way to keep player interest in the game, to play ships in new play styles and new ways, you know. It's just what I'm seeing anyway, but you know, the channels, right? We got the main channel, Landedkiller Show, the one for World of Warships and for Temple Run content, right? And we got the Landedkiller Minecraft for the Minecraft content, the Landedkiller Zombies for Call of Duty Zombies content, and for FNAF content, right? Five Nights at Freddy's content I'm putting on there too. Landedkiller Racing, the one that's struggling the most right now, at least when it comes to subscribers. For some silly reason, we lost subscribers on that channel, but the views have been up. It makes no sense to me. Killer Film Reviews, the channel that's gotten the most attention lately, right? Because it actually got some subscribers, and I'm paying attention to that as well. So what are my goals for the channels, right? My goals for the channels are so my goals for the channels, let's just go over this. So this is why I kind of turn off chat during my videos, because people, okay, the commands are fine, nobody's spamming at the moment. So thank you in the Langzy 2001_1. Appreciate you too. Say Wilco, just saying that I got it. Back to subscriber goals. What are the subscriber goals for the channel right now? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we can get all them side channels up to 250 by the end of the year. I think those channels can make it to 250, and then the year after we focus on getting those to 1,000. I think for this year specifically, my focus is going to be getting the main up to 1,000. That's my focus for now. Is at least getting the main up to 1,000 and all the side channels up to 250 subscribers by the end of the year. So by the time 2023 rolls around, I want all the side channels to at least be up to 250 subscribers. I think it's doable, you know. That's why I'm asking for your help. You know, I think that by word of mouth, this is the best way to get things talked about, right? Sometimes people get in the way of shots. Sorry, sorry, EFGSH, for hitting you with my shot. Sorry. So So that's my goal right now. I want to get a lot of commands, a lot of stuff over this. So yeah, I think it's possible to get those side channels up to 250 by the end of the year, possibly even more. But I'm gonna be realistic in my expectations for those channels. I think they're gonna probably max out at 250 subscribers. I'm not gonna be like throwing it out there. Oh, I want to have 10,000 subscribers on every channel. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to be realistic with my expectations, right? So let's be honest. I don't upload enough on them channels sometimes because I just don't have the time to. That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to get help here on the main to get this up to 1,000 because. We get monetized and stuff, right? Then I can hire an editor to help me out with the other channels a bit to kind of edit them a little better so we get more of them epic moments, right? Because it is me. I am the only editor right now on all the channels, right? I'm doing the very best I can. Obviously, I still got a ways to go with my editing skills. I'm gonna try to get better at editing on my side of things. That way I'm deserving of that 1,000 subscribers because I want to get there. I'm already trying to put my heart and soul into this because I believe in this channel and I believe it can do great things. I think that my content is good. I think that it can always improve. I just tried to cover all my bases with all those channels because those are channels I was interested in doing. In Minecraft, that was completely new to me when I started that. I'm slowly learning that. Right? Because the only time I played Minecraft before that was on the Xbox 360 a long time ago. Right? So I'm gonna learn Minecraft more. I'm gonna learn how to do more things with these channels. I just need to take the time to do it. And full disclosure, the reason why we haven't been uploading daily lately is because I've had to move, right? That's one thing, and another thing is I've had to just kind of transition a lot of things in my life lately. Usually when I don't upload for a while, usually it's because of IRL stuff that needs to be taken care of. I'm not going to get into too many specifics on the situation in particular, as that is not the focus of this video. So, what I need from you guys is simple. I just need you guys to give me that feedback. Tell me what you think I could do better with this channel and the other ones. Subscribe to those side channels, even if you don't think it helps. It does. It helps at the end of the day. So I would encourage you to check them out, give them a watch, see what you like, see what you don't like, and give me that feedback. That way they can be improved too. Because the whole idea behind those channels is to kind of explore other aspects of gaming that I enjoyed. Because I believe that in the future it's not going to be sustainable to only have one channel. That content creators are going to need multiple channels to cover the different aspects of gaming in general. You can't just have one channel upload multiple clips of multiple video games at once. It just doesn't work, right? You gotta have a focus, like 1 or 2 games. That way, you enjoy it. So that's why we switched off the Angry Birds content and all the other mobile gameplay content because it wasn't cutting it. It wasn't getting close to the views I wanted. No. That's why Temple Run has stayed, because Temple Run has gotten views in the past, and I believe it can so again. So that's why that's sticking around for mobile gameplay content. As for the other channels, why are they important in the grand scheme of things? They are important because they are focused in specific areas. Landedkiller Minecraft is more focused around me having some fun in Minecraft while you guys get to enjoy, like, let's say you want to take a break from my ships content, for instance, right? Instead of just having you guys go off to somebody else, I'm giving you that experience for the Minecraft. I'm giving you that experience to enjoy the Minecraft, or to enjoy the zombies, right? And the original idea for Landedkiller Zombies was Landedkiller plays random games. So I pretty much realized early on that that wasn't going to be sustainable at the end of the day, because I was eventually going to run out of games to switch to, and I already have a limited budget as it is, right? So that's why it became Landedkiller Zombies, and that's why we have FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, and the Zombies going hand in hand with each other, because I believe that they can supplement each other, right? Because they're both kind of aspects of nightmarish, scary things, right? And that's why they fit hand in hand.
General quarters.
Landedkiller Minecraft. Why is it only focused on Minecraft? It's simple, because I don't think that any other game gets more views on the platform besides Minecraft, right? Obviously, I could have sat there and paired Roblox with it if I really wanted to, but that's not what I want to. And besides, the Roblox devs kind of have me annoyed at the moment with what they're doing right now. Their whole monetization system is kind of having little kids make games for them while the kids get back very little. That's kind of what I think about at the end of the day. So that's why it's staying Minecraft focused only. The racing channel, right? Let's talk about that for a second. The racing channel is kind of struggling a little bit in terms of subscribers, right? It's not where I want it to be. I want it to get up. I want it to get up to 250 by the end of the year. Same with the other channels, but its focus is specifically on Forza Horizon and its past incarnations. Horizon 3, Horizon 4, Horizon 5. And of course, Rebel Racing on the side there. Obviously, the main content is Forza Horizon, because that's something I enjoy. Do we have potential for other racing games in the future? Yes, most likely. But it has to be something that's going to actually get attention and actually have people actually watch it. That's what matters at the end of the day. Creating content that you guys want to watch. So if there's a decent racing game that comes out that isn't too buggy, I'll give it a chance for that channel too. More than willing to do that. Obviously, things are going to take time to develop on all the channels. I feel that they are worth your time to look at. The last one, Killer Film Reviews, right? You want to see World of Warships black and white while I review a video? That's your channel. It's also World of Warships content, but it's mainly focused on video reviews, not just Navy ones either. I gotta have that channel slanted to more of an adult audience. I don't... Let's be honest, I'd rather view a PG-13 or a rated R film over a kid's one. So that's why the focus is on that. That's why I made a review on Last Night in Soho, House of Gucci, and eventually John Wick. I'm gonna plan on doing a John Wick movie review here soon. Also did a Great Gatsby one on there recently. I'm trying to pay attention to what you guys are watching and what you're not watching. I'm looking at the analytics, and right now we're struggling with their views. So I'm not gonna bug you guys to buy my merch. That's your own decision. That's on your own. It's there if you want. It's gonna directly support me if you'd like.
Our team has taken the lead.
But I say the biggest help is just sharing the video. Sharing the video, subscribing to the channel, keeping the notifications turned on. I think that's going to be a big help at the end of the day. I think that you all enjoy the content. I just don't think that we're getting that much of exposure right now because of the YouTube algorithm. It's kind of limiting the impressions at the moment. So the goal for the main channel specifically, right? We're going to get to the 1,000 subscribers. We need to get up to 300 views per video. But we're only going to do that through word of mouth.
Our victory is in
I'm not going to go out and do ads because at the end of the day, I've tried that in the past and only has limited results. I want to put the focus on word of mouth at the end of the day.
Victory is in sight.
I want you to be able to enjoy the content, but in order to improve it, we gotta start giving some constructive criticism. I can take it. Give me that constructive criticism. I'm gonna do what I can to improve. This is a learning process for both me and you. I think I have what it takes to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers by year end. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna host a live stream like I said in the past. If we hit 1,000, I'm gonna host a live stream. I'm gonna give away some ships. We try giving some stuff away. So there's that. As for the other channels, I'm gonna keep uploading to them. I'm gonna try to shout them out once or twice in my videos here so you know that they're there. I think a good place to start if you want to take a look at what the other channels mostly have is probably the Landedkiller show rewind for 2021. I think that's a good starting point to see what those other channels are about. I encourage you to check that out. As for any other devlog news, I haven't seen any besides what I mentioned. If there's obviously future news, I'm obviously going to take a look at it and give my piece on it if I think it's significant enough. Obviously, a ship that I'm looking forward to getting in the future possibly is that Sevastopol, which is like Kronstadt, but it has Siegfried's guns, so yeah. And yes, I am going to be transparent. I got the Stalingrad. I don't know why it's not showing up in port here. Look. Got the Stalingrad now. I chose Stalingrad here because I was like, geez, HMS incomparable, sure, but I want a cruiser that's steel too, right? So I got this. This is probably going to be my last steel ship for a long time. Guarantee you it's probably going to be the last one for a long time anyway. It's going to take a long time just to get the steel to get another one. In the future, what do I want to get, right? I'll show you. The next one is either going to be Orgon, or it's going to be FDR, or whatever new steel ship comes out. If Incomparable gets a good rep, I might go after that. Research Bureau ships, what would I like to go after? Probably Ohio. Ohio is most likely going to be the next one I go after, and then Sevastopol. I'm probably going to put a more focus on getting some more Research Bureau ships legitimately, you know. When I say legitimately, I mean like going through the effort to regrind for real, you know, not just using free XP. So obviously, you know, this is going to be the first one I go after. Ohio. I think that this ship would be a good addition to my port, and I'm going to go after it. As for tech tree lines, I think I'm going to put a greater emphasis on getting to some actual tier 10s this year, because the only tier 10 I remember even getting was the Dutch one, I believe. I believe that's the only tier 10 I've gotten. The entire 2019, the only tier 10 I ever got was Golden Leal, besides the Napoli. And then, yeah, the premium ones. I'm talking tech tree specifically here. Tech tree specifically, I'd like to get this, obviously in the future, Schlieffen. I'd like to finish my grind on the UK cruisers. I'd like to get Goliath out of here eventually. And I'd like to complete my grind to Venezia. And then after that's done, I'm probably going to grind the Pan-Asian destroyers or the new Pan-Asian cruisers, depending. But it's a team effort at the end of the day. It's not just me. It's a team effort. It's you guys too. You guys are what give me the motivation to continue to make videos. So I encourage you, you know, to support the channel in whatever way you can. The most obvious, easiest way is just to talk about the channels with your friends. Talk about what you like, what you don't like about them. Have your friends give me a critique if you want. Help me improve little by little. That's all I ask. and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry this video was longer than a normal video. I apologize for that, but I needed to get this all off my chest, as this has been bothering me for a little bit here, because I want to change the channel and I want to get the growth going again. Obviously, that's only going to happen through word of mouth at the end of the day. It's completely in your court, whatever you guys decide to do in the future. I think word of mouth works the best, and yes, there is merch. I did go on the Tony Gribbon show. That's on Shout Radio. Go check that out. Did a podcast there. But yeah, every little bit helps, and I appreciate all of you. Even if you don't comment on a video, I encourage you to comment on a video, because comments on a video, likes on a video, those will drive the video to be shown to more people. That's what matters at the end of the day. People actually engaging with the content and actually saying what they like and what they don't like, right? And if you feel that the video is not good, dislike it. It's fine. I'll understand. It'll help me improve. But if you're going to leave a dislike, I ask that you give me a comment too, and you tell me, what did you not like about the video? Leave a like. Tell me what you liked about the video. It's easy enough. I'm not going to sit there and bug you guys all to buy merch, because I believe that's kind of annoying as hell. But it's there if you want. And as for the next ship review video, I'm thinking USS California. I'm thinking we're going to go after this one next. Or we're going to do another Tier 5. I need to check to see if I've done a review on Kranzi Krem in the past, but I believe this would be my next Tier 5 I do. Or perhaps I would do one, a different Tier 5. Tier 6 would matter. I don't think I've done one on a Gil yet. Or Genova for that matter. So, at the end of the day, we're all kind of learning. We're all kind of growing as a community. I just think it would be amazing one day to look back and then suddenly we have like 5,000, 10,000, or even 100,000 subscribers on this channel in the future, like 10 years down the road talking. Not obviously next year. That's no way that's happening, unless I'm like Ranboo or something. Ranboo kind of surprised me because he grew really fast. He's already up to like 3 mil or whatever. Obviously he's doing random stuff, you know, and that's how he gets there, but all the content on the channels has been reorganized to show all the channels on it, so you can check them out from the homepage of the Landedkiller show, or whichever channel you're on. The homepage of all the channels will have playlists from the other channels, so you can go take a look at the other content if you would like. It's there. I just did a bunch of uploads on all the channels, so definitely go check them out. And at the end of the day, don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe. It's free. Tell your friends. Tell them I make some awesome content on Warships and other games. I look forward to seeing them. And don't forget to join the Discord. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to me rant a little here. I have to figure out a good title for the video too. I'll think about it. You'll see the title eventually. Thank you for watching the Landedkiller Show. And may you have an awesome day. Thank you.